Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at question 2 from the 2023 Specialist External Exam, Paper 1. Now you would notice with all the videos on the channel I've started splitting them up into individual videos. That way I can go into a bit more depth on each question, and it gives you guys a bit of variety in terms of like study material. So for example, if you only study with this question, etc., you can go watch those videos, or you can watch the full external exam video on YouTube. Link is in the description below. If you guys need a specialist external exam bundle pack, the link is also in the description below, so get your download. But otherwise, if you have any questions at all during the video, leave something in the comments and I'll try my best to answer it, okay? So question 2. Consider the proof of the following proposition using mathematical induction. An appropriate assumption statement within the proof is, and then we're given a couple options here. So with induction, we are proving for n equals 1, n is equal to k, and n is equal to k plus 1, given your initial starting thing, what n is, etc. Okay. Now, in this case here, we have a formula representing a sum, in this case here, to the nth term. So here when they said the appropriate statement within the proof is, this could have been any one of these statements here, but we've got to see if they've done it correctly here. So in this bit here, what we've also got to understand is what this term here means. This is a summation term, okay? Now, when you're doing a summation term, so for example, how this actually works. So let's say it's like r equals 1 to n, and it's r squared in this case here. You would replace r squared, well, the r with 1, then you would add up all the way up into the nth term. So for example, this is your starting value, that's your ending value, and it's a sum, a discrete sum. So it would be 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared, and you would keep doing that up until this value here, so that'd be n squared. Now, when we're changing n equals k, we actually do not change the thing inside the sum at all. It has to remain the same. So if I'm changing let n equal k, I wouldn't affect the thing inside the sum at all. I would just be affecting the top thing here, because that's the only thing in terms of n. So in this case here, it would be finishing at k, but it would still be r equals 1 of r squared. So in this situation here, A and B are incorrect because they have replaced the r with k, not the end. So in this case here, that one and that one are incorrect straight away. Okay. Hopefully you understand what I mean by that. If you want me to go in a bit more detail, just leave something in the comments and probably timestamp when you have your question as well. So that leaves us between these guys here. Now we can see they've done this part correctly. It's the thing on the other side that they haven't done incorrectly for one of them. So for example, they've replaced k here, but they haven't put the n for k here at all. So they've done it here though, so the correct answer is actually going to be C. C is your correct answer. In this case here, they're just acting on this step from induction, but we've got to look for the one that's done correctly. And that's it with this question, okay? Yeah, and if you had any questions at all, leave something in the comments. If you need a specialist external exam bundle pack, link is also in the description below. And if you want the link to the full video, the link is also in the description below. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.